Preview. Preview.
Hello and welcome to OAR 97.9, the on-air radio. I am your DJ Ash.
And I am your DJ Jehan. Your literary trackers are only here on OAR 97.9, the on-air radio.
Preview.
It's another rainy Monday evening, our dear audiences.
Yes, you're right, partner. Guys, can you feel the chills of November breeze? It's getting colder.
You know what's the good combination for this kind of weather, partner? Well, a cup of coffee and another heartfelt story that will make our literary maniac, enthusiast, addict, fan, aficionado, and buddies gone astounded.
Monday evenings are the best, everyone. So what are we waiting for? Tonight's segment presents to you an epic story from Arabic literature, introducing a breathtaking story set against the volatile events of Afghanistan's last 3 decades of Afghan history, and a deeply moving account of family and friendship. A work by Khaled Hosseini entitled 1,000 Splendid Suns.
Oh, come on. I'm getting thrilled already. Let's get it started. Happy listening, everyone.
Mariam is a child from her mother Nana's affair with a wealthy businessman, Jalil. On her 15th birthday, she refuses to take her to one of his cinemas.
Mom, when will Dad arrive?
Mariam, it's Thursday. You know that he is not coming.
But today is my birthday. I want to watch it at the cinema. I want to watch Pinocchio.
Mariam, you will not go out. You will not watch a movie with your father today. You are staying home.
Mom, why is that my siblings are always with him and even live in the same house? Does my mere shadow doesn't even have a place there?
Shut up, Mariam. You're staying home. You're not going to leave this house.
Mariam left their house and went to his father's home. However, her father refused to see her, so she waits outside of his house all night while Halil hides inside.
Mariam? Mariam, where are you? Where are you? Mariam? 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 My daughter had lost me. Was left my own, including my very own daughter. I don't want them anymore. I don't want to live. I don't want to live. I don't want to live.
Upon her return, she finds out that Nana has hung herself.
Mother? Mother, why? Mother! Mother!
After her mother's suicide, she is sent by Abdul to live with Jalil.
Good day, Mr. Jalil. Mariam's mother was found dead in their house.
What? Nan is already dead?
It shows that Mariam's mother kills herself. Mariam told us that you're the only relative, and so I bring her here. I am leaving now. Goodbye.
A month had passed. Jalil and his wives quickly marry Mariam off to a shoemaker named Rashid, and the newlyweds move to Kabul, where Mariam becomes pregnant.
Mariam, am I going to be a father soon? How's the baby? Is it a boy?
Yes, honey, of course, you're going to be a father soon.
After knowing that Mariam is pregnant with his baby, Rashid started to take good care of her, but not until an unfortunate happened when Mariam had a miscarriage.
I took care of you. Look what you did. You're so pathetic. You're useless. Get out of my face. How can you not bear a child? You're a woman. That's your job. You're so careless.
Please understand. Do not hit me, please. I don't even want these things to happen, Rashid. Please.
I don't care about your lame excuses. It's all your fault.
Please. Don't hurt me. Stop hurting me. Please.
The marriage that Mariam dreamt of became the scariest nightmare that she did not think was coming. Laila, a young girl who lives in Kabul with her parents, spends most of her time with her best friend and love interest, Tariq. The war in Kabul worsens. Tariq's family decide to leave for Pakistan.
Laila, our family decides to leave tomorrow before the conflict here became worse. And we're going to Pakistan.
But Tariq, what about us?
Laila, I promise you, we will meet after this conflict ends.
What if this will not end? What if one of us dies here?
No, Laila, don't say that. I am always at your side. Here's the deal. I want you to convince your family to leave here as soon as possible. Go to Pakistan and I will meet you there.
I'll do, Tariq. I love you.
I love you too, Laila.
Tariq and Laila consummate their relationship the night before he leaves. In the next day, Tariq and his family pack their things off and they leave their house in Kabul and drove out in Pakistan. But little did Laila know, Tariq and his family's car were crushed in a Russian suicide car bomber. With a large impact on the crash, Tariq was thrown high in the fall with his head. The people there have a heart to help them and they are rushed on the nearest hospital. Laila's family decides to leave soon after, but a stray rocket suddenly emerged that make her parents killed. Rashid and Mariam take care of Laila as she recovers. Abdul Shahif told Laila that Tariq was already dead.
I'm keeping this news to you since I realized that you have your injuries and the loss of your parents. But I felt that I had to fulfill Tariq's wishes. Unfortunately, Tariq didn't just lose his leg because he died in the crossfire when trying to cross into Pakistan.
What? No, that can't be possible.
Calm down, calm down. We need to treat your wounds as soon as possible. So please take these pills. You need this.
Look, we know that you've been through a lot, and I actually don't find the right words to say. But we will try to help you to get through this, okay?
She's right, Laila. We know what you're going through this right now isn't easy. That's why we're here for you.
I know what you're planning to do with Laila.
Look, it'll be good for her. I know it's not proper for a young unmarried woman to stay with us, but try to imagine all the horrible fates that awaits Lila if we send her away. Rape, kidnapping, even poverty among them. You don't know.
After their dinner, Rashid asks Lila to marry him, and Lila immediately agrees because she thinks for the sake of her baby, and that she's planning to say that the baby's father is Rashid, even though it is Tariq's baby.
Lila, let me help you. I want you to be my wife. Will you marry me?
Yes, I think we should do it as soon as possible.
At first, Mariam and Lila doesn't get along with each other, but later on they became close and agreed to flee together with their children.
Mariam, I cannot bear the violence and maltreatment of Rashid to us. We are women and we deserve to have our freedom. What concerns me more is that I am scared that Rashid might abuse our children too, or even kill us if he was left uncontrollable.
Actually, Lila, that is my concern too. I also love your children, Aziza and Zalmai. I don't want to let that happen to them. Tomorrow, we will leave in this house and go far from here to hide with your children. Take your children to sleep now. I will take care of what we need for tomorrow. I will wake you up when we were leaving. Lila? Aziza? Zalmai? Wake up! It's time for us to get out of this house. Hurry! We need to get out of here while Rashid is still sleeping.
Mariam and Lila, together with their children, rushed immediately outside the house. Unfortunately, Rashid caught them and drags them back to their house and beat them. After a month, Lila discovered that Tariq is still alive and that Rashid tricked her.
Come here. If all of you will try to escape again, I'll not hesitate to sell Aziza and kill both of you. You understood?
No! Please forgive us. Don't hurt or sell Aziza. She's our daughter.
Rashid, we will not do that again. Just please don't hurt us. Especially the child.
2 years have passed, and Mariam joins Lila in her delight at the arrival of the Taliban to Kabul. Rashid takes Mariam, Lila, and Aziza out to join in the celebration. Flyers are distributed as well. Mariam finds one of the flyers which lists strict rules regarding clothing and behavior, with particularly strict laws for women.
I think the laws they made for women are unfair.
You're being naive.
Lila, those such practices are so common in the rest of Afghanistan.
A few days later, Zalma yells at a man standing at the front door. Lila's overcome with feeling when she sees that it's Tariq. Mariam plays with Zalmai while Tariq and Lila visit downstairs. Zalmai is confused and angered by the Tariq's presence and the fact that his mother is paying him attention. Go away!
Zalmai, go to Mariam and play with her. What happened? I was led to believe that you are dead.
No, me and my parents had made it to Pakistan and were living in Nasrabad, a refugee camp. Conditions at the camp were poor, and after the first winter, my father had died and my mother was sick. I searched for work but had trouble gaining employment because of my missing leg. Finally, I took a job delivering a fur coat. And then one day the police stopped me and the coat seams burst with hashish when the cops tore it apart. I spent 7 years in prison, but the connections I made in prison led me to my current employer, a hotel owner named Sayed. I am working as a janitor and lives in a little shack some distance away with my goat.
Well, I am glad that you are safe and not married.
You know what? I wrote you dozens and dozens of letters while I was imprisoned.
I would have searched for you if I thought you are alive, and I want you to know that we have a daughter. Her name is Aziza.
Oh, really? I'd like to meet her. I want to live together with you and our daughter.
No, that's impossible. I am already married. But if you want to see your child, come and visit, as Rashid is out for tomorrow.
Tomorrow I will come back here. I will get you and our child, I promise that.
I don't want him here. Go away.
Shh, okay Zalmai, he will go now.
The plot shift to dinner that evening. Zalmai tells his father about Lila's visitor. Rashid immediately figures out who it is.
Who do you think are you fooling, huh, Lila? You meet with Tariq at my house, huh? And you entertain him? You're indeed a slut.
What are you talking about? No, Tariq is dead, right? He didn't come here.
Don't try fooling me, Lila. It won't work. Zalmai saw both of you with his very own eyes. You're a liar. You're a slut. You're such a dirty woman.
Stop it, Rashid. You might kill Lila with doing that. Stop.
Don't you ever interfere with this, Mariam. Get out of me.
Rashid continuously beating Lila, and the children can't do anything but to cry. And Mariam can't stand it anymore. She grabbed a big shovel and smashed it on Rashid's head that eventually resulted to his death.
Mariam, let's go. Let's leave this place.
No, Lila. I can't. If I escape with you, all of you will be caught too. There must be someone who must concede and blame for his death. Lila, for all of this. And that's me. It's only me, Lila.
Daddy!
Zalmai, pack your things. Come on, we're leaving.
Quick, leave now.
What happened here? Lila, are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay.
How about you, Mariam?
Yes, I'm okay.
Let's get out of here. Rashid is dead.
Okay, let's go. Let's leave before the authorities sees us here.
Please take care. Everything will be fine.
Mariam was caught by the authority and pay for her sin for the death of her husband, Rashid.
Please, have mercy. Don't kill me.
After the death of Mariam, it was announced that Kabul is already clear and was restored from Taliban.
Have you heard it? Kabul is already clear. We can now go back to Kabul.
They visit Mariam's old home.
I have to give you something. This is something that Halil wants to give to Mariam before his death. It was his father's wish for Mariam to receive it.
Thank you very much.
Lila opened the box and it was filled of money and a letter.
There's a letter here. My beloved Mariam, I want you to forgive me for all the sins that have committed, especially when I arranged a marriage for you and Rashid. I just want you to have a better life, but I was wrong. The guilt will always haunt me for the rest of my life. I have put money along this letter that will help you in your life. Your father, Halil.
After 2 years,
Look, Lila, our life is now peaceful.
Mariam was correct. All those things will come to an end.
Yes, I agree. Anyway, what do you think should we name our child?
If ever that she is a girl, I want it to be Mariam, as a way to remember my friend.
Wow, what a heart-wrenching yet amazing literary piece is that.
Absolutely, partner. It is indeed splendid. An aspiring, emotional, heart-touching, and loving novel of all time. This story will really touch your soul. It is a must-read for all.
Yes, Khaled Hosseini really walks us through a journey where unimaginable harsh realities skillfully translates mental battles of women, especially in a country like Afghanistan.
So, that's it, our dear listeners. Thank you for staying with us. Hopefully, you learned something and, of course, enjoy our story for tonight. Again, I am DJ Ash here in OAR 97.9, the on-air radio.
And I am DJ Jahan. Kita-kits next week for another literary piece that will truly capture your heart. Enjoy listening to this song, guys. Bye-bye!